This is my 180 gallon reef with a 125 gallon sump. My reef's about not quite 2 years old yet. I've got quite a few softy corals in there and some leathers and button polyps and quite a large anemone and quite a few fish, several tangs, cromis, and a lawnmower blennie hiding in there somewhere. I'll talk about my filter a little bit and stuff. Get a couple pictures here, a little video of the reef itself. There's about 260 pounds of live rock in there and about a 4.5 inch sand bed. This is my anemone. Got him when he was really a little guy. He was not much bigger than about half the size of a baseball. And he has really come along good. Clownfish seem to really enjoy him. Got this ship in there. I've had this ship for a while and never had it in anything, and decided it'd be neat to put in the reef here. And it's starting to get some coralline growing on it, and kind of looks neat in there. Anyway, the light is it has 3 250 watt metal halide bulbs in it, and it has T5 bulbs in it, and it seems to do a pretty good job making the corals happy. And here's underneath the aquarium. I've got my 2 reactors, precision marine reactors. One of them's got GFO in it, the other one's got carbon in it. And I've got another reactor, I haven't got it hooked up yet. So there's my reactors. Really work good. And here's my calc reactor. It's controlled by a precision litermeter 3 pump. And really a good way to go. There's my calc reactor and my top off water. And we'll move on to the next one. In here I've got this is my calcium reactor. It's a Geo Kalkwasser Reactor. Works really good, don't have to mess with it much, and I've also controlling my calcium reactor with a litermeter 3. And works really good. There's the calcium reactor. There's my pH controller. It's a good way to go. And you can see into the back behind the tank here where my sump is actually at. And we'll get back there in just a second. Here's my backup battery. It runs the circulation pump. It'll run at about 5 to 7 hours. If the power does go out, that way it'll keep circulating the water through my sump, and things will be okay. That's a side view of the reef. Here's my chiller. It's a JBJ Arctic chiller. It's a 1/3 horsepower. It kicks on from time to time. Keeps the tank about 77, 78 degrees. Really quiet and a real good unit. Okay, here's my sump. My sump is a 125 gallon all glass tank, which I made into a sump. It houses about 50 pounds of rock rubble, live rock in it. In this chamber here, and you can see it a little bit, and you can kind of see I've got quite a bit of macroalgae in there. And I've got my light there for the macroalgae. I run it on a night cycle when the main light's out. And I'm a big skimmer fanatic. I've got 2 Euro-Reef RS-250 skimmers in there. You can see the one there in the middle and the one down on the end there. And there's the back of the sump. You can see my CO2 tank sitting in the corner there to run my calcium reactor. And those are my ballast for my lighting system, and my wavemaker back there in the corner. But that's about it with my filter. And works really good. pH of the tank right now is 8.41. And the back side of my reef kind of messy, but it gets the job done. And once again, this is my 180 gallon reef with a 125 gallon sump. I'm real happy with the way it's coming along. And some of my fish here, they think they're going to get fed here soon. It's feeding time, so we'll be doing that shortly. Well, that's about it. We'll get off for this one now, but thanks for looking at my reef.